Hey, I'm Lisa Chastain, and today I want to shift the entire way that you experience the holidays, emotionally and financially. Let me start by asking you something. What if you could walk into this holiday season feeling good? Good about your money, good about how you're spending it, good about your time, your energy, and overall your financial picture? What if you could enjoy the holiday season without guilt, overwhelm, or financial pressure and still have everything that actually matters? Well, here's the truth that no one teaches us. 95% of our purchasing decisions are in the unconscious mind, and they are emotional. Not logical, emotional. So if you've ever spent more than you planned or said yes when your soul and your bank account wanted to say no, there's nothing wrong with you. You're human, you're emotional, and you care. And today, we're going to honor that. First, let's set some expectations about what this conversation is. We're going to get clarity, be intentional, talk about emotional wealth during the holidays, no restriction, no stress, not a be good with money conversation. What we're creating in this video today is about creating a holiday season that feels aligned, joyful, and financially safe on your terms. By the end of this conversation, you will know what matters to you in this season, who you want to give the best of your time and energy to, and how to spend in a way that supports your joy and your goals, and how to start communicating confidently with your boundaries. Would that be valuable? Okay, good, let's go. Here's the truth about happiness in the holidays. Science shows that experience makes us happier over things. Connection, memories, moments, these are the things that land in your heart about the holidays. It's not the price tag. So today is about more becoming intentionally and emotional, proactive versus reactive and exhausted. So grab a notebook. You're going to pause if you need to get it. We're going to do this together. This is a working workshop today. And in 10 minutes, you're going to feel more aligned in the way that you approach your holiday season. First, let me ask you this. What's most important to you about the holidays? Write down 15 things. Pause the video and come back. Not what you should care about, but what your heart cares about. Pause it, come back. 15 things. Okay, you're back. Now, what do you want to spend most of the time you have this season doing? Write that down. Come back. Question 3. Who do you want to spend the most time with this season? Who do you want to spend the most time with this holiday season? This is your intentional energy list. Make it, check it twice. Now, take that list of people that you wrote down. Now, next to each person that you wrote down, right next to it, mark and reflect on the holiday season and what's most important to you about each person. This is about meaning, not pressure. What's most important to you? Ask yourself, is this about them? Is this holiday season about them, or is it about me? This is where we get off track in our holidays. And let me explain is that our holidays are all connected to holiday trauma, holiday drama, holiday emotion. And when we think back, when I ask this question to live audiences, one of the responses that I get back the most is that their holidays, they're trying to complete or repeat something from their past. Probably you too. You're thinking about your holidays, about what you used to do as kids, and you want that experience for your kids, for example. This happens all the time in my conversations with my clients about money. So they want to have a memorable experience for their kids because that's the experience that they had, and they're trying to repeat and duplicate something from their past because it's all about holiday memories. It's not about holiday spending, it's about holiday memories. And then as you audit these people that you're thinking about this holiday season, who are the people that you want to spend the most time with? Is it about meaning or pressure? Is it about you? Is it about them? Is it about tradition? Or here's the kicker. Is it about obligation? This is what I mean by money is emotional before it's mathematical. How do you know? How do you know if you're operating out of emotion from your past, out of wanting to complete memories from the past where it's not possible, you can't go back? Or how do you know that you're operating out of vision for your life? The vision for your life, not out of the past. Let me give you a real-time example of this. When my son was 1 year old, he's 17 today, but the first Christmas that we had with my family was so stressful. My sister had a little boy, Tucker, and I have Connor, and my mom has been waiting her whole life to be a grandmother. Mom, I love you if you're watching this. And also then, my husband, my ex-husband at the time was my husband. His mom, it was her first grandbaby. So my parents, my family wanted to spend his first Christmas with him. with Tucker, create those memories. And then my husband's mom, her first grandson, her first Christmas with her grandson, they also wanted that memory. They also wanted that experience. Well, my husband and I, for weeks, felt like we were just in this tug of war with my family and his family, trying to decide who Connor was going to spend his first Christmas with. We spent our Christmas chasing our tails, trying to make everybody happy. Maybe you can relate to this. When it comes to money and what you're spending in the holidays, same thing applies. Who are you spending the money for? What are you spending the money on? And for what purpose? So how do you check on that? How do you get clear about that? First, go back to your 6-year-old self. What do you remember about the holidays? What was that memory? What were you doing? What did it smell like? What did it feel like? What happened in those holiday seasons? Were they happy or were they sad? Because whether you realize it or not, your unconscious mind is constantly trying to complete events. And if you have an event from your past that you're trying to complete during the holiday season, no amount of money is going to fix it or change it. So go back to your 6-year-old self, your 4-year-old self. What was life like? Now, come back into the present. What is it that you're trying to accomplish this holiday season? And is it from your past? Or is it based on your vision for the future and how you want to spend this holiday season? Is it meeting other people's expectations, or is it working on meeting your own? After that first Christmas with my son Connor, things changed for us. We negotiated with our family way ahead of time. And also my siblings and I had conversations around what was important to them financially during the holiday season. Have the conversations now with the people that you love and ask them what's important to them about the holiday season. You might be surprised. It probably isn't more things, because what most of us remember is the experience of the holiday season, not the actual things that went with it. So we get caught up with these spending conversations, but dig deep into your past and the traditions. And now ask yourself this: what traditions actually bring you joy? What are the traditions that you have in your family or your significant other's families that make you feel good and happy? And then which ones don't? Don't do the things that you don't feel happy about anymore in your holiday season. We have one life, and if we're lucky, we have a total of 80, 70 Christmases. How do you want to spend yours, literally, in time, in energy, in resources, in memories? And shift now. What you'll notice is a direct correlation to how you feel about your money, how you spend your money, what you do with money, the trips you take, the trips you decide not to take because you were only trying to make Uncle Joe happy. Getting conscious and clear about what's important to you about money now, before the holiday season, is one of the best places for you to spend your time and your energy so that you can jump into the holiday seasons with joy, with purpose, and with clarity. Who do you need to have a conversation with now? Your partner, your kids, your family, your friends? Hear me when I say this. Kids understand love. Kids understand presence. They don't need the pressure of all of this. They just need you. That's all they want in the end anyway. Money and spending, when done intentionally, will support your total financial goals in how you operate and continue to move through. Now let's reflect this back to money. The average American spends about $1,400 during the holiday season. Most of that is emotional. It's impulsive and it's expectation driven. We're not doing it this way anymore. We're doing it your way. Ask yourself. We're going to close out today's conversation with this. What do you have already saved? What are you choosing to set aside between then and now? And what memories can you create that require you to spend nothing? Because let's go back to the research that we talked about at the beginning of this video. Your memories are your experiences, which over time create and derive more happiness. Connection is free. Presence is free. Love isn't always measured in receipts, and that is where wealth begins. Emotional clarity, then financial clarity. So have the conversations, set the expectations, lead your life on purpose. That is emotional wealth, and I wish you the very best this holiday season.